From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Well, we can't really ever complain about this January. Overall, it has been really nice. I mentioned at 5 o'clock, you might have noticed on the national news or even on our newscast, we're not talking about California anymore. Temperatures have warmed there. It's about drying out, and they've been in the 60s. So, again, one of those things, though, that changes is because the jet stream was so powerful into California, it was giving us mild weather for the beginning of January through the middle of January, and that's when they were kind of sacrificing a lot. Now it's changed, and so we have colder air that's getting more parked over the center part of the country, and that's going to be the case as we go into the future. Today, though, not too far from normal. This is the last of that big storm system that gave us our snow just a couple days ago, and so that's still kind of wrapped up here and just pulling on out. That's why it's colder up to the north. And today we just had a little band of clouds that moved on through the Tulsa area, now off to the east side of Tulsa. Not much else. We've had some snow still showing up on some of the satellite pictures, but the biggest thing is how this active pattern, it's a different active pattern because California is not really involved in this one. We are going to see some changes. So right now it's quiet, and it'll be quiet tomorrow. It'll be quiet for Saturday until Saturday night when a cold front starts to slide in with some really cold air from the northern plains. This is Arctic air, so this is going to slide further south, and as it does so, it is going to give us kind of a big wham on Sunday. That's a cold wham. But just as that's happening, there's going to be a transition zone where there could be some freezing drizzle. Then it's cold on Monday, and then Monday afternoon, Monday night, Tuesday, and into Wednesday, there's this storm system down to the south. That's going to be a little bit warmer, moist air coming up over the really cold air. We're going to be below freezing for the most part on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So any moisture that comes up over that will end up being freezing weather. So that means it could be sleet, could be freezing rain, could be snow. We don't have the temperature profile down yet because our computer models are still a little bit different. And it doesn't really end until Thursday when it finally gets kicked out with this storm system. But it's still really cold, and then it starts to get a little bit milder as we go on into the end of the weekend, and so that will change. But most of the week is a winter week ahead. So we have a couple of good days. We have our Friday and Saturday, so you can kind of see how that averages out on temperatures. And then we're like, what? And so it gets a lot colder through the course of the middle of the week. It modifies a little bit toward the weekend, and then again next week, that's basically pushing into 2 weeks, we're pretty cold. So we're going to stay in that general zone of colder than normal, the way it's shaping up for February. 43 degrees, pretty calm at this moment. Most of the metro is generally in the low 40s. We're down to 39 at Skiatook with 40 coming at Claremore and Pryor. And Oklahoma overall, very uniform temperatures, generally upper 30s to low 40s. Winds have been light out of a westerly direction. We're going to be looking at temperatures around 30 in the morning, 50s tomorrow afternoon. It looks amazing. So I hope you have a chance to enjoy tomorrow, at least part of it. And if you can't, then we're talking about by the time we work our way on into our Friday and early into our Saturday time period. Overall, not too bad. But we do have clouds that'll be on the increase on Saturday, and temperatures will be in the 30s in the morning with a few sprinkles and showers Saturday afternoon. So it'll be an interesting change in the weather that's headed our way. As far as what we're looking at with the forecast, we're talking temperatures will be around 35 tonight, right around 9 o'clock. It'll be cool, and there is going to be a bit of a west breeze, but it's not too bad. As we look on into the morning hours, we'll be around 32. Even most areas will be in the upper 20s for the coldest reading. So that's cold, but it's not bad at all. And as we extend the forecast, we're talking about by noontime, we're looking right around 49 to 50. That's a normal high for this time of year. A little breezy, a southwest breeze at about 10 to 15, but by afternoon, it is nice. Temperatures in the mid 50s. I wouldn't be surprised maybe Tulsa gets up to about 58. Should be around 60, low 60s. With skies breaking out from clouds to maybe partly sunny in the afternoon. That'd give us that break. But then there's a chance of freezing drizzle Saturday night into Sunday. Sunday is cold. Monday, Tuesday is cold. And much of next week is cold with a winter storm possibly Tuesday or Wednesday. That is a look at your 9-day planner. We will be right back.